Hey Kelly, hey Tori. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hi Jen, hi Mikey. All right, I'm gonna just get right. Well, we'll go back a little bit more. Okay. Hi you guys, I'm Kristen. I am a second grade teacher here in San Diego, and I also blog over at Easy Teaching Tools. Hi you guys, thank you so much for sharing. Hi Stacy, I loved your scope the other day with sit spots. That was great. So I kind of wanted to share just real quick. Hi Megan. This morning I led just like a little mini workshop with some other Southern California teachers. Sorry, I can't believe what happened to my hair. I'm all okay. All right, back on topic. And so I held like a little meetup just to go over some just different Instagram tips and tricks that I've kind of found along the way on my journey. I don't know why my account has just taken off the last couple months. Just since August, I've gained 7,000 followers, and I don't know why. And so I'm trying to figure out and kind of analyze kind of what's going on. And I've had a lot of success that's kind of turned into some to sales. Like that's our end goal. And so I wanted to share just a couple. I know Jen, I don't get it. I don't feel like my account stands out more than anyone else's. But I've been kind of collaborating with a couple of my friends to just to talk kind of all things Instagram. And yeah, Kelly is perfect. This is perfect timing. Kelly and then Ashley from Schroeder Shenanigans and Angie from Lucky Little Learners and my friend Caitlin from Teach Inspire Change. We've all kind of been collaborating, and we have a really great kind of talk show that we're going to share with you tomorrow with different tips as well for Instagram. So I'm going to get to that at the very end so you can kind of challenge yourself and take on this new Instagram journey if you're new. So kind of to get started, I started Instagram 3 years ago. Well, actually I started a personal one 5 years ago, and I used it really just to like add filters to my pictures. I didn't know that anyone else could see it. I knew nothing about it. And a few years later, I decided to create a teaching Instagram because I thought it was so awesome. It was all like just so many great ideas on one little space, and it was awesome. And so mine has kind of taken off, and I want to share just a couple tricks of things that you can do, and then a couple of things you definitely shouldn't do. They're things I did early on that I wish I knew then what I know now. So one thing that I think is really, really important to grow kind of your Instagram following is to be really, really authentic and be relatable. Think about like who you follow and why. For me, I'm not always following people that have just beautiful classrooms and they have all these beautiful centers and everything's just like picture perfect, because that's not me, and I feel like I can't keep up. And so you want to kind of keep it into things that teachers can relate to. And so thanks Stacy. So make it simple. Like I get so much feedback from people when it's just a simple little like whiteboard activity that the kids can do. It's something that teachers don't have to come up with a lot of prep, and it's really meaningful. Hi Amy. Really meaningful and real powerful for your students. So kind of be posting things like that. Have your audience in mind and make sure that it's kind of where you guys are like all on the same level. You don't want other teachers to think that you're above here because you're this teacher blogger, or you're this author, or you're this or you're that. You want to just let them know we're all kind of the same and we're all in this teaching journey together. Something you can do that's the best is to like engage with your followers. Don't just post something and then leave it be and come back to Instagram the next day and don't comment back to people. I hear just from like a lot of my friends who it kind of rubs them the wrong way, and some people have reached out to me and have been appreciative that I actually do comment back. That's just kind of my personality. Like if someone doesn't text me back, I'm like, why aren't they texting? So I'm kind of the same way with Instagram. Yeah, Jen, really try. I didn't even know this, but there's a whole like algorithms with Instagram, like similar to Facebook. And so the more you engage, the more people are interacting, then the more I guess your Instagram page will pop up for other people. So I guess since mine has a certain number of likes, like once you hit 10,000, we're kind of guessing, is then if someone likes a page, then mine shows up now in their account to follow because it has so much engagement. So that's definitely one. I know it's really hard to keep up. I'm told I'm on my phone too much by my fiance. So kind of just pick and choose when you can, and you don't have to reply to everyone. Just pick and choose a couple comments, and not only just replying, but what people really, really like is when you click maybe on their page and leave a comment on something that they're doing, and people go crazy. Like I remember when Kara Carroll did that from First Grade Parade and commented on something of mine, and I was blown away. And same thing like with Annie Moffat from Moffat Girls. Like I took a screenshot of it, and I couldn't believe this person was commenting. And so kind of do the same thing with your followers, and they really, really appreciate it. And I don't want to say like they like you more, but they just appreciate that you're kind of reaching out to them. So definitely comment, answer questions back when you can. Go through your newsfeed and comment on other people's pictures, and then make sure to kind of comment on people who leave comments on yours to go back to their page. I know it seems like a lot, but if you just do like a quick 5-minute thing every day, so it's not feeling like a chore, you don't want Instagram to be a chore, you want it to be something you enjoy, that will be really, really meaningful. So definitely go back and leave comments. And then kind of my last little tip, I don't want to give it all away because we're all going to be sharing with you guys tomorrow, but I guess, kind of found my, like, I'm trying to think the best way to put it. I guess, like, my brand is what people are telling me, and I'm not great with all that stuff, but kind of the stuff that I post. Hi, Ashlyn. And so I try and post, like, similar. I use the same filters, and I want to use the same sort of colors so that it all kind of flows. Like, if you think of it kind of like Pinterest, and you want like all your pages or your boards to kind of look similar, like the same thing with Instagram. I'll go back on mine and I'll look back at things that kind of stick out, or maybe that aren't authentic to like what I believe in or my teaching style or whatever, and I'll go back and delete. Like I have a couple that I've recently posted that I need to go back in and delete. So don't be afraid to do that either, but you want to kind of keep it pleasing to the eye, so kind of have that in mind. And then you always want to go back and think, well, who do I follow and why do I follow these boards and what makes them interesting to me? And then kind of think of that when you post. Think of what you would like to see as a follower. And I guess it's kind of the same with Pinterest, even though I stink at Pinterest, but it's the same. You want to be pinning as a teacher, not as a seller. So kind of similar for Instagram. And you know what, sorry, last thing, this is like the best tip. I don't know why I forgot this one. Post like your products in action. I am so guilty of this. Yeah, I do have a separate account. I have a personal account that I hardly ever go on anymore because this one takes up my time. And then I have a teaching account, like my classroom account that's on our school iPads that my kids run. Yeah, you're right. A lot of the successful one, Instagram people, yeah, I use a lot of white and like bright colors. That's like the hip thing to do. So kind of focus on that. Okay, so back to my tip. Something that I did a lot in the beginning, and I'm still guilty of it sometimes, is I would post, like I was so proud of a product cover I worked on. I thought it was the prettiest thing, and then I would post it on my Instagram because I thought it was so pretty, and people don't want to see that. I hate to say it, but they want to see like actually real teaching, and that's why they're following us. They're not following us just to buy stuff. They want ideas. And it's similar to your blog, where you want to provide genuine content, and you want it to be meaningful, and so people don't want to feel like they're being sold to all the time. So the more that you make what you're posting authentic and to real teaching, then when you kind of throw in bits and pieces of like products in action, then people would be more open to buying from you because they trust you and they like what you're doing and they believe in what you're doing. So kind of spread that out a little bit. So my biggest tip, no to product covers. Same thing like as far as giveaways. I'm part of a few with a collaborative blog I'm on and just in other Facebook groups. And so I'll go back after the giveaway's over and I'll delete some of those giveaway images just because it doesn't match kind of like the look that I'm going for. So I hope some of those tips are useful for you. I'm going to flip you around in a minute. I don't know, Jen. I would say if you do product covers, use it very, very sparingly and make sure it like matches everything you have going on. Maybe instead of product covers, what I try and do is do like the product in action, or the students using it, and then get like an angle of the product. Like I like to like kind of get down low and take like a weird little angle of the picture so it kind of pops and stands out, so it doesn't look like everything else in your news feed where people are just posting, you know, products. So I hope that helps. What about Flipgram? I've done Flipgram, where you make the little videos of just the pictures. I haven't had too much success with it, and my attention span these days is so low that I don't always follow the videos. I would maybe just stick to pictures. So let me show you, kind of zoom in. Whoops. Okay. So, ooh, is the light really that bad? All right, I'll kind of move. If you guys maybe want to screenshot what's happening at the bottom of my screen, like I said, I'm meeting up. We're doing an interview, like an hour interview. Catch it when you can on kellyelena.com. You'll have to sign up for it, and she'll send you all the info about it tomorrow. She's been having an Instagram challenge for sellers for the last, I guess, 25 days, and then she's asked a couple of us to kind of get together and collaborate on different ideas and questions, I guess, that teachers have been asking and sellers have been asking. So tomorrow the first show is Tuesday at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. And like I said, it'll be Kelly Elena, Teach Inspire Change, Schroeder Shenanigans, Lucky Little Learners will all be there. Yeah, I heard her Instagram challenge has been awesome. And then if you join her Facebook page, or her group down at the bottom, it'll be really helpful. We're going to be talking all things like what photos to take, when to take them, what apps we use, how you analyze data, if you want to analyze data, just kind of like the do's and don'ts and the things we've found to be helpful for us, and we hope that it'll be helpful for you. And then we'll talk about how to transfer some of your photos and all of that good stuff over to sales, because that's kind of the goal in the long run. So definitely, if you haven't taken a screenshot of this, go ahead. We will see you there tomorrow. Jeez. Yeah, so we will see you there tomorrow. Still read the tips in the group. Yeah, you can still read the tips in her group. And my gosh, there's over like 1,500 teachers in there who are collaborating. I just joined it this morning. I had no idea about it. So definitely head on over and challenge yourself to up your Instagram game a little bit. So thanks, guys, for being here. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Go to Kelly Elena's website and you'll learn how to get there. What group is it? It's an Instagram group. I guess well, not Instagram, it's on Facebook, and they go over a bunch of different social media strategies, and she's been talking about Instagram. So tomorrow night, a bunch of us will be getting together and sharing that with you, and you guys can watch the live broadcast, take some notes, and then apply it to kind of what you're doing with Instagram. Okay, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you tomorrow night over there. All right, happy Monday. Bye.